Well, this makes a pleasant change, not having to explain why everything seems so expensive. Hi, I'm Richard from DPReview, and this is the new Canon RF45mm F1.2 STM. And perhaps the most exciting thing about it is the price. Somehow, this f1.2 lens costs $470. That makes it cheaper than Canon's 85mm f2, which is part of the same STM range, and an awful lot cheaper than the L series 50mm f1.2, which will set you back a very reasonable $2,600. Of course, you do have to pay the price for not paying the price. This is part of Canon's STM series, so the build quality isn't nearly so substantial as that of the L series lens. But then again, this lens is a lot smaller and lighter, and that's going to be useful for a lot of people. As well as build quality, the autofocus isn't quite as fast or smooth as on the higher end lenses. It's got a stepper motor, and like the 85mm before it, it can tend to chunter a little bit if you try and autofocus on a single point. One of the ways the lens has been made so small and inexpensive is in the use of software distortion correction as part of the design. But even after that correction, it still looks pretty sharp. There's none of the strange softness you used to get wide open with the 50mm f1.2 back in the DSLR era. Vignetting's a bit more of an issue. The corners are very dark wide open. But again, that is a price you're going to pay for a lens that's this small and this bright. The 45mm focal length is a near perfect normal, offering neither a zoomed out nor zoomed in perspective. And I think a lot of people are going to find that really useful if this ends up being their one really bright prime. Does it match the image quality of the $2,600 50mm f1.2? Of course not. But then again, it costs substantially less. This is a really quite capable lens at a very sensible price. I'm really quite surprised it says Canon on the front.